so first things first, these are your pedals, this is the gas, this is your brake, and this is your clutch. And this is the gear stick, gear lever. Okay, so first things first, you push in the clutch and you put it into first. The clutch engages the gears to the transmission. In my other video I said to the engine, but it's the transmission. Okay, so first you put it into first, and then you give it some gas. So you give it some gas, and then you roll off the clutch until it hooks up. And when it hooks up, you can just let go of the clutch. Okay? Alright, let's do that over again. So you give it gas, you push in the clutch, put it into first. You give it gas, and then let go of the clutch. Alright? And then if you want to go into the next gear, you push in the clutch, shift a second, give it gas, and then roll off the clutch. Same with third, you push in the clutch, go into third, give it gas, and you roll off the clutch. Okay? Alright, so that's moving. Now, how to stop. Okay, so, alright, this is how you stop. Let's get going first. Alright, so to stop, basically just press the brake. Okay, press the brake, that's like common sense. Then once the RPMs drop low enough, before you stall, push in the clutch and get into neutral. So yeah, so that's how you stop. But you can stay in first without moving and pushing the clutch. But whenever you're in gear, you always have to have the clutch in. Okay? So, or you could just leave it in neutral and just hold down the brake and you could just stay stopped. Alright, so now if you want to stop, hold on, there's the dog in front of me. Okay, so if you want to stop, what I suggest, which is the safest way to do this, is to, when you're stopping, press the brake, but don't put it into neutral right away. Don't do one of these. Don't be lazy and do one of these where you start braking and you put it into neutral right away until you go to a complete stop. Don't do that, because just in case like a car like cuts in front of you, then you might have to give it some gas and swerve out of the way. So what you should do is brake, keep it into gear. If you have to, push in the clutch, go into the lower gear and roll off with your clutch foot, okay? Let me just turn around and show you guys this again. Okay, so that's downshifting for beginners. Alright, so this is how you should downshift. So downshift is push in the clutch, go into the lower gear, roll off the clutch until it hooks up, then you let go of the clutch. Okay? So that's downshifting. Don't downshift into first. It'll be really, well, jerky. Here, I'll show you. So, yeah, it's not very good. Second gear is good enough. Alright? So, now for clutch use. So, basically you're burning the clutch every time you use the clutch, but to reduce this you want to use the clutch less. So this is burning your clutch, alright? This is me burning my clutch. See how it's just staying at the same RPM? And I'm just leaving the clutch half in and just giving it gas until it rolls a lot. That's burning up my clutch. Also, this is burning your clutch when going into the higher gears. If you hear this noise, that's burning your clutch. If you hear that's burning your clutch. Okay, so what you want to hear is an instant change in the transmission. So what you want to hear is this. Instant change. See, that was an instant change. So an instant change. get moving, and I'll go over going up hills and engine braking in a sec. Let's turn around. Okay, so we're at a hill now. It's a pretty steep hill. If I let go of the brake, I go down pretty fast. That was already 6 miles an hour going backwards. Okay, so a lot of people want to know this, how to start on a hill. This is basically the hardest thing to do for people starting to learn stick. So basically you're going to do the same thing as starting on flat ground, but you have to give it more gas, and you have to, we all hate to do this, but you're going to have to let the clutch slip a lot more. Okay, but you have to do this in a really quick motion from preventing yourself from rolling backwards. So you put into first, then you have to do this really fast. So you got to move your foot off the brake and to the gas quickly, and also at the same time release the clutch enough to let it hook up a little bit so you don't roll back too far. So it's like this. So you gotta. Alright, so that's. Okay, I'll do it again. You gotta do it really fast. So you for your brake foot, you gotta move it really fast. So you gotta get onto the gas fast enough so that your clutch, so it's like this basically. Like that. Alright, that was a little demonstration without actually doing anything. Alright, so put into first, release the brake, give it gas, and at the same time releasing the brake, let out the clutch a little bit so that it's faster to get to the hookup point of the clutch. So you let go. Alright, so you have to do that fast. You gotta let go. Okay, don't be afraid of rolling back too much, because you really won't move back that much. See, I'll move back maybe, that was maybe 3 or 4 inches. It wasn't far. Okay, so don't be afraid of people behind you. If anything, it's going to be like a little tap. Okay, there's another technique to do, is using your handbrake. So to use your handbrake, well, you basically put the handbrake up so that you won't roll back. You don't have to press the brake anymore. Put into first, and then you let me move because this guy is making a lot of noise. Okay. Alright, so you put the handbrake up, put it into first, and then same thing as moving up a hill or on flat ground. You give it gas and roll off the clutch, and then you're gonna feel the car start to hook up. Okay, see, I feel the car starting to hook up right there. So once I feel it hooking up, I let go of the handbrake, and I didn't roll back at all. Okay, so that's another technique that you can practice. It takes a while to get down, so you give it gas and let go of the clutch until you feel the car hooking up a little bit. You're gonna feel the car like hunch down a little bit. Alright, see, my car just hunched down right there. So once that hunches down, you let go of the handbrake. Okay, see, I didn't move back at all, and it was really smooth, and it's really simple. So practice that. And one more.
Smart Wax. Pure 100% carnauba-based wax and polish. Cleans, shines, and protects in one easy step. Restores original shine adds gloss and depth to the paint without damaging the surface. Smart Wax is available in cherry pink and banana yellow. Here's Mel Craig, Training Director of Smart Detailing University, to tell us some more about Smart Wax and how to use it.
Welcome to Smart Detailing University. I'm Mel Craig, Training Director. Smart Wax is the fastest and easiest wax to use on the planet. It cleans, shines, and protects in one easy step. Smart Wax can also be used on all the glass, acrylic, metal, and painted surfaces. Smart Wax can be applied in the sun or the shade, on a wet or a dry surface. One of the nicest things about Smart Wax, it leaves no smudging, no smearing, no dust, and no residue. Just apply a small amount to a microfiber applicator pad, go in a circular motion, working the wax into the paint. Once you're done applying the wax on the paint, let the product haze up and remove that in a circular motion with a clean, dry microfiber towel, leaving a brilliant, smooth as glass paint finish.
Smart Wax is super easy to use and leaves no dust or powdery residue. It restores original shine, adds gloss and depth to the paint, as well as cleans tree sap, bird droppings, road film, or anything that settles on your paint without damaging the surface. It can also be used on windows and chrome. And you just need an applicator towel to use it. Of course, we recommend microfiber.
Smart Wax, the one and only product that cleans, shines, and protects in one easy step.